I fell in love with disc golf when I was a young kid, and even though I turned my hobby into my job, I still love it. What keeps me getting excited about disc golf is throwing shots no one else thinks about or no one else would even dare to try.
What is this, dude?
Simon put it into outer space.
Ooh, over the
Oh
house.
my gosh.
He's targeting the giant fairway in the sky.
There's like the route that makes sense, and then there's the Simon route.
That's just Simon
Amazing.
things.
Having the own disc line is the dream come true for every disc golfer, and to be here now, creating my own line of discs, I mean, it's all lining up just to be monumental, really. Oh, we did it. Let's go. It's finally announced. It's finally here. Boom! We have the Simon line. We have a new logo. We have a new line of discs coming, and of course, this is the greatest. This is what I've been waiting for my whole career. I never knew this was going to be possible, but in the last couple of years, of course, I've been trying to push and push and push for this, and one of the main reasons I signed with MVP, of course, was they offered me this. My own line of discs. Not a signature disc, my own molds. I get to choose what I want, I get to work on the design process, and the Simon line is gonna be the sickest. I just can't wait, and thank you everyone who makes this possible. Unbelievable. I'm in love with the new logo. I'm in love with the Simon line name, of course. It's already kind of its own brand, and it's just so fitting to my life. Let me show you why this logo looks the way it looks and what it means to me. Okay, I just started a screen recording, and I'll try to remember the exact process we went through and show you kind of some options we didn't end up going for and what the inspirations were for what. And man, logo design is hard. So this was the first take right here. This is actually before I even talked to the artist. This is before I even really knew what this whole idea was. This is basically a presentation they gave me right off the bat, like late last year. I think their inspiration for this was speed, like almost like Formula One style, because obviously that could match my brand. And these are the options they gave me. I remember going through this and thought this was pretty cool. I especially really liked that they gave me mock-ups and how it would look on the disc rim, because MVP always embosses the different logos on the rim itself. So it's really helpful to have like visuals like that. I think this one is the one that I like the most out of these first tries. This one was kind of clean. Nothing really jumped out to me of like, yeah, I love this, because I was looking for something a bit more Simon style, like more playful. And these looked all very like straight edged and like they were going for racing style, which I didn't really feel like was what I was wanting to do. So after a couple days of trying something new, this is what they sent me. And right off the bat, I was like, I think my very first impression of this one was, not sure, but kind of the more I looked at it, I was like, damn, that's really cool. So Simon line, more cursive, more playful. I really like this flying disc underneath the name. Here's a different take. I kind of really like this one too. I thought it looked really cool, the way this kind of like arrow S goes through the words. This one's a bit more basic. And this one, I think they were just trying like different fonts and just trying different stuff to see what I would like. Because sometimes you just gotta try stuff. But yeah, this one right here was the one that everyone was like, this might be it. So we tried to make some icons. They gave me this presentation, which I was always super impressed with. All the presentations they had for me was always super cool. So this would have been the bar logo right here. And then these are icon examples. Here we have like a halo disc around the SL, which is a bit to the old Innova logo, was a bit too close to that for me. Here's a nice little circle with the SL, which could have worked. I think we have the same thing inverted right here. Not bad, but I just felt like it was a bit basic. We didn't end up going with it, so I clearly didn't love it. And we stuck with this logo for a while. I think it was weeks even, where we thought this is gonna be it. We just didn't find the icon yet. But something in me was like, this is not quite it. So, starting from scratch. One day, I felt like I had this, the moment I was like, man, I wanna tie, I was born and raised in Germany. I somehow wanna tie this into my line. I want my line to be about do what you want, kind of. No limits was always like the thought, like just, there's no right or wrong, just do it your own way. That was the whole thing I wanted Simon Line to be. So I was just thinking, like, what represents that? Like, what can we use as inspiration that ties in my German background and my play style? This was kind of a joke idea at first, actually, but Germany has one very famous traffic sign, and it's this one right here. It's the best traffic sign in the world. It's on the Autobahn, and if you know any German history or German laws, then you know that on a lot of stretches of the Autobahn there is no speed limit. And whenever you see this sign, it means all other rules may be disregarded, which for someone who likes driving fast and getting places quickly, it's basically the dream sign. So I sent that to Mike, shout out, MVP's artist, was like, I love this traffic sign. Maybe we can use this as inspiration for my logo. Everyone kind of instantly liked the idea, even though at first it was, like I said, a bit of a joke. So these are the first tries we had to use that traffic sign as inspiration for the Simon Line logo. And these were pretty cool. I liked these right off the bat. I liked the crossover and breaking the circle looked really cool. And I think also I remember when I looked at these, I was like, man, they look a bit like a soccer team logo or something. Like I wasn't just fully in love with it. So here's some more options we had, just different fonts, some mock-ups, how the bar logo might look on the rim of the disc. Just a straight line here. It's always good to see different options, just to see what works, what doesn't work. I think at some point I requested, let's try something without the SL. I mean, Simon Line, Simon Lizotte, of course having the SL in there is kind of a no-brainer. But I was looking at every other disc golfer's logo, and their initials are the logo. Every single one. Every one. And I was, what is like the Simon Line all about? It's about being different. It's about doing it your own way. About not following the rule. The rule. So I was like, maybe let's leave out the SL. We don't need the SL in there. Let's try something different, my style, but still with reference to this traffic sign, because I just felt it tied it in perfectly. And then they presented me with this right here. At first glance, it didn't really jump out to me, but at second glance, I was like, man, that might be it. It's kind of like a curved S, kind of like turning into itself with a nice straight line through the middle and then back out and curved. It's clearly an S. It's not an S in your face, but I was like, man, that might be it. I showed it to some friends and family. Everyone liked it. We tried some different fonts, some different styles. The process at this point was a couple months long, and I was like, this is it. All we need to do is choose the font. So if you're wondering if my new logo is based off of a traffic sign, the answer is yes. And I don't think I could love it anymore. Boom, this is how it could look on a shirt, and I just loved it. I like round. I like the Germany no limits, kind of disregard our rules reference. I like the hidden S in there. And the Simon Line is just perfect. It's just perfect. Thank you very much. And now I have some clips of me unboxing the first ever Simon line disc, which is the time lapse, the first 12 speed in MVP's lineup, and my first couple of test throws with it. So hope you enjoy that, and thanks for watching. Maybe the box I've been waiting for my entire life. This is the first ever Simon line disc right here in my hands, right here, a couple knife cuts away, and I can't wait. So I am beyond thrilled, and here we have him. Pink rims. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wow, perfect little dome. There's no reason to wait any longer. Let's go throw some shots. This is the first shot in the history books with a Simon line disc. Here we go, let's see. I threw it too low. Let's try that again. A bomb. I can't find anything that would be wrong with these. Look at this little perfect dome. They feel so good. What? Oh, it flies so true. Well, 600. Wow. After throwing a couple shots now, it's the one. That's the first permanent Simon Lizotte disc ever, which is just insane. Freaking perfect. Glide, not too overstable, workable for basically any player. And for the pro, it's just a max distance smasher. And in different plastics, it's gonna be a good one. Oh, I'm so happy, thank you. As I was editing, this box showed up, and I'm pretty sure these are time lapses with the first run stamp. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ooh. Look at the swirly rim. Holy cow. These colors, oh my god, these feel freaking perfect. Look at that. Yes. Doesn't get much cooler. Damn, that's sick. Look at the rims. Oh, look at this one. Hot pink with dark green turquoise blue. This one's a bomber. Let's go. These will be available end of September. Oh, good timing. Guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope you love it as much as I do. Thanks for all the support. Simon line's here. Like and subscribe. Peace. What's up, guys? The first ever Simon line disc is here, the time lapse. Check it out.